Okay, so next word that I have is slaps. Slaps.
I've definitely heard it. Like, that's a good one. That's a good joke,
Yeah, I think that's what it means. It's like
right?
especially when I hear it about like food, like when I hear like
Oh,
if somebody's eating something really good, they're like, "Oh, this slaps." Like I feel like it's like, "Oh, this
never
is like."
heard that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. It's like I guess that's what it means. Like that's probably something I probably wouldn't I wouldn't trust a source, aka me, when it comes to that. So I might want to let's see if I can find slaps. I know I saw it in here somewhere. Come on, what does it mean? What does it mean? This it slaps or whatever. I know I feel so old, even like trying to even pretend like I know what these mean.
I know. It does make you feel old.
I like the way it tells me what, like, they're telling me literally what slaps means, like striking a person. It's like, no, like, I'm trying to get the slang term slaps. Okay, so the 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 slang term slap means to be excellent or amazing. Okay. So
Okay.
I guess it could go even with the food situation, like, oh, this is amazing, this slap. So maybe I said was on the right track with that. Okay, so the next one I have, um, I hear it so much, but like I don't know if I have a clue what it means. But what does it mean when something is bussin'?
Bussin'. Oh my gosh, Big Brother. Thank goodness. So like there's bussin' I hear, and then there's discussin'. Like discussin' is not good and bussin's very good. So like amazing, awesome. It's bussin'. I haven't heard it in real life, but shout out Big Brother.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like I've heard the term bus summaries. I feel like even my nephew said it at one point, and I think like I said, maybe he did kind of explain it, maybe not. But like I said, maybe just the way maybe I just knew that it meant that something was like, oh, really good. So he said something like, "Oh, that'd be bussin'." I was like, "Huh?" It's like, so what? Okay. So yeah, I think that's what it means. It's kind of almost similar to slaps in a way, kind of like something that's like really.
I can't get over that word.
Okay, so the next word is simp.
Simp. Oh my gosh. This has been on TikTok. Why did I scroll past it? Simp. Like I feel like it's part of simple. I don't know. I could definitely be wrong.
Yeah, I think that's originally kind of where I thought it was, but I like thinking that like oh it's just easy, simple kind of thing, but I think it means something different.
What does it mean?
So we're going to figure out what simp means. I love that we're learning this all today so that we can use it with these younger generations.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. So the phrase or the word simp means someone who does way too much for a person they like.
Wow.
I would have never guessed that.
I would have never guessed that. Hmm.
Man. So it almost sounds like somebody that's in a way like desperate, I guess. Like, oh, you're being a simp,
So
I
is
guess.
it, do you use it like an adjective or a noun? You're a simp or you're being a simp?
I know that's
If I'm
man,
thinking too much into it, don't
that no,
worry.
that's actually a really good point. But I think I'm trying to think how maybe it is a noun. Yeah, maybe they do use it in like a noun. Um,
Like it's giving simp vibes. I don't
yeah.
know. I've never used this one or heard it.
I like that. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna like start throwing that out there, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's a millennial. He
Yeah.
doesn't even know what he's talking.
No.
He's
They're gonna be like, he's
trying."
a Gen Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like he's
Pull
reaching.
it off.
He's
I
really
have
trying.
confidence.
Okay, so the next one I think might be similar, but I could be wrong. But do you know what the word stan means?
Dan?
Yeah, like STAN.
Dan. No, I would assume like you're a stand-in for somebody, but I feel like this is rolling with simp. It's something else. What is it?
I think stan means like you're almost in a way like fangirling over someone, like you're obsessing over somebody.
Oh, okay. Okay, I could see that.
But let's see what Google tells me right quick. I think I have it right here. Let's see. A stan. Yeah, it says an excessively enthusiastic and devoted fan.
Wow.
So I guess
You're
it's kind of like,
standing right now.
oh
Hmm,
yeah, it's like, oh, you're being a stan
okay.
right now instead of like being a groupie, I guess, like they were back in the days. I said back in the
Interesting.
days, like I'm that old.
Back in the day.
Okay,
I
so
remember when.
I know, right?
Yeah, the throwback.
So the next one, I've never, ever, ever, ever in my life heard of this one, but there is a phrase out there called being an e-boy or an e-girl. What on earth does that mean?
Oh my goodness. E boy or an e girl?
My mind originally like starts thinking about like somebody being like emo or something. Like,
I was thinking like it's electric. I don't know why, but yeah, I could roll with the email. Like what does it actually mean?
okay, so it says the term e-girls and e-boys are slang terms for young women and men. Oh, please. Like, I'm never gonna be using that. That is, that's
That's
terrible.
all?
Yeah, that's it. It just means young boys and young girls. If you're an e-boy, e-girl, but what's the e in there for? I have no
Childhood?
clue. Okay, well, anyways, let's move on to the next word. So this one is one I have no clue about as well. But what do you think dank means? DANK.
Oh my gosh, I've heard this one. It's like bad. It's not a good thing. Like that's thanked. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna guess because I'm thinking dank means like something stinks. Like,
Yeah, well, it's on the same track. We're on the same track there.
yeah, I think we're on the track. So dank means okay. Wait, hold on.
What does
It
it
says
mean? The opposite?
it says dank can refer to memes that are played out or extremely weird. But then I see something where dank is a slang term describing something that's excellent, especially marijuana, is what it says in here.
Oh,
It's like, so it can mean a couple of different things, I guess. It can mean something like excellent or, great, or it can mean something that's extremely weird. That,
very interesting.
yeah, that is an interesting one. Okay, so this next one, I actually do know this one. But what do you think it means to be bougie?
Oh, bushy, like you're over the top. You like everything extra. I've been called that quite a few times. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think that's a good like explanation of it. Someone that's like, being super extra or somebody that
Oh
almost
yeah,
thinks they're like higher up than others, like in a way. So yeah, I think that's a good explanation. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too hard of one. But this next one, whew, I don't even know how to pronounce this, to be honest. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce it, then I'm gonna spell it. Okay, so
okay.
the word I think is chugi. Is C
Oh,
yeah,
I've
C
heard
H
chugi before.
okay, so maybe I pronounced it right.
Yeah,
CHEUGY.
I just don't remember what it means. This was again another thing on TikTok. Like that's so chuggy. Like it's is it overplayed, outdone? That's what I'm thinking it is, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, because I don't even know like where to even begin, even trying to guess what that even means. So I'm not
It
even gonna
reminds me
guess.
of like Chewbacca. That's the first thing my
Yeah,
mind went to if I haven't heard it before.
I think that's
Yeah.
where kind of my mind would go to, like Chewbacca or like chewing something. It's like I don't know why I start thinking of similar words, but let's see, what does chuggy mean? It means something is out of date or trying too hard.
Hmm.
So like I guess like our term was saying like, oh, that's so yesterday or that's so
Yeah.
2019. Maybe that's what they're using. That's so chugi. Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, all right. So I've learned what chugi means. Okay, so the next one that I have is snack.
Snack. You're looking like a snack, like it's an adjective to describe you looking good. I've heard that.
Yeah, me too. I've heard that one
Yes.
before. Not to me, but I've heard that before, which is like, yeah, you're looking great. Like you're a whole snack
There you
right
go.
there. So I like that one. So the next one, what do you think it means to be woke?
Woke. Oh my gosh, the woke trend. So it's hard because I've heard people use it in a positive light, and then I've heard people use it in a negative light too. Woke, like it's like open, like open to what this day and age is about, like all like acceptance, all the different things that are going on. I don't know. It's hard to explain it. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I think that's where you're definitely on the right track, and I'm thinking kind of the same kind of way. It's like almost like you're like aware of the things that are going on currently, and like you're like kind of staying on top of that, maybe. Like, I hear people say like stay woke, I'm thinking like I guess maybe not like sleeping on certain topics or trying to avoid certain topics to talk about or to address. So maybe that's what it means to stay woke. I gotta see what it. I think we're on the right track. Let's see. What does woke mean? Okay. Yeah, it says in this, according to Wikipedia, it says woke is an English adjective meaning alert to racial prejudice and discrimination. So,
Wow.
so
I had no idea because they do it as like whenever I've heard it, it's like, oh, that's so woke, or that's um like that movie was definitely woke. Like I that's the only time I've heard it. I've never used it, but wouldn't
hmm,
picture that definition.
yeah. So let's see. That
Yeah.
definitely was a kind of eye-opening one. That what it means to stay
Yeah.
woke. So there you go, viewers. Let's you're learning all of this with us along this journey. So I have three more from Gen Z. Then I want to get into these millennial ones. So the next one in Gen Z is bop.
Sorry, I was about to sneeze. But bop, hmm. Like I know what we think it means. Like bop, like back in my day, it was wow, this is a good bop. Like, or maybe that was my mom's day. Like it was a good song. But I feel like I feel like bop nowadays is probably another type of compliment.
Yeah, I know when I was thinking
Yeah.
of bop, I was thinking of like music when like a song is really, really good. Everybody's like, oh, this is
Yeah.
a bop.
Bop it.
So
Yeah.
that, or yeah, I started thinking of that little game, Bop It, Twist It, Pull It.
I love that.
I still have one actually in my closet over here. Like every now and then
Stop
I'll
it.
pull it out. It's like, see if I can, go really fast with it. Let's see what it means. Oh, so I think it is still the same thing. It says a bop is a good song or like something that's really good. Like, okay, I'll take
We're
it.
bringing something into the next generation. Love it.
All right, so the next thing is what do you think it means when somebody's being sus?
Sus, suspect. As that's what I interpret it as. Like that's really sus. He's looking at his phone this way or this, that, or the other thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I
Yeah.
think that's exactly what it means. Like somebody's being suspect, somebody's being very suspicious and sneaky. It's like, oh, he's giving sus vibes. So,
Given sus vibes. So that's funny.
so the last one that I have is actually one we've already brought up. What do you think it means when somebody says it's given?
Oh, it's given. I think this was our favorite catchphrase in Ireland. Am I right in saying that? And it's like the
Yes.
vibe of like what's going on, and it's fun to put the vibe out there so everybody's coordinated on that vibe. I really like it.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Like, kind of the vibe that's going on. It's like, oh, you're ready to basically describe what kind of vibe that situation is giving at that point. So that's where you kind of throw in, it's given like hopefully next month is going to be it's given high school reunion, even though we didn't go to high school together. I'm just kidding. The people are gonna be like, step up your game. Don't even ever say
So,
something like that again. But I feel like I had one pretty good one there because my luggage was pretty big and I was like, oh, it's given gender reveal party. Like,
oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
but yeah, Nicole, I think takes the crown as far as queen of it's given because she was
Oh
giving
yeah.
it out left and right, like almost every other sentence that she was saying, it was like it's given this, it's given this. It's like oh yeah, I can see this, I can see
Oh
that.
yeah.